With or without us, planet Earth will be here, for over 1 billion years. It will travel in its orbit around the Sun, for another few billion years. The relief will be different, parts of continents, or entire continents will disappear, and others will appear. Mountains that today you call sacred, rivers, and places that you call sacred, will also disappear. Deserts will turn into jungles that will be full of life, and the vast fertile plains will turn into steppes or deserts. The migration of continents will continue. There will be severe, extensive, prolonged glaciations, and many more local ones, for longer and shorter periods. Some continents will be covered by eternal ice, or surrounded by water. Thousands of larger and smaller islands will form, and other large and small islands will disappear under the waves. Volcanic activity will continue. A few megavolcanoes will erupt, and their eruptions will produce decisive effects on life from then on, several times. Tens of thousands of species of animals and plants will naturally disappear, and more will appear. More asteroids and comets will fall to Earth, and produce effects. If we see today the Earth over 1 billion years old, we will probably not recognize it visually, but we will only experience nostalgia for what it is today. Time, and the natural geological evolution of the Earth, will erase the imaginary boundaries created by us today, and by those of long ago, and probably a more intelligent humanity than today, will rise and receive in but this beautiful planet that we all today, without exception, we obstinately destroy it, directly or through non-involvement, out of unconsciousness and incomprehensible passivity, other than through the prism of ignorance that tends to generalize. Our minds are captive in foolish dogmas, in unnatural concepts and value systems, in stupid entanglements of all kinds, and in stories written by others in the service of temporary kings, stories that we support or fight with absurd vehemence, our minds captive in fratricidal struggles, in hatred, in competitive spirit, in envy, and many others like it, work together to destroy our species. The way out of this trap in which we all struggle, like fish caught in the vast net of an ocean fishing vessel, can only be done by cutting the killer net, with the light of knowledge, expanding knowledge, and increasing our wisdom. Not getting involved in our own lives, postponing the choice of the path that will free our minds from absolutely all the garbage we have been with, and is permanently inoculated with us, is synonymous with accepting the net in which we were trapped, without understanding what is happening to us. This endless acceptance, through non-involvement, this ubiquitous ignorance that spreads like a foul-smelling wound, this state of ignorance in which we indulge, in the laziness of choosing, to all step on the path of the expansion of knowledge and wisdom, is the end of our species, it is the extinction of humankind, or the transformation of the species into an amorphous mass, unconscious of its own existence. The mind, that is not in the obedience of the heart, gives birth to monsters, and these monsters, the monstrous thoughts organized in unnatural concepts, and value systems, in unnatural attitudes, in unnatural actions, These monstrous thoughts created by our minds will devour our species to the last human. If we do not wake up and start rebuilding our being in the human matrix today, we will disappear as a species. In the economy of universe, our disappearance will be recorded only as a failed experiment. Only that.